Welcome to Forever After That. It's just me tonight, you guys. It's just me. When it turns out to be just me, we do cards. I promised earlier we did a 1 o'clock. I promised that we would do a 7 o'clock Forever After That free for all Thursday with card reading. So anyone that pops in that wants a card reading tonight, just let me know. I have a few decks. I will show them to you once we get a few more people here. Let me go ahead and get organized. It's been a very long day. It's okay. We are here. I wanna thank you guys for joining me. I do believe that there is an end in sight as far as the show is concerned. I'm feeling a little distant from it. The later Thursday night thing has been kind of there's changes in the air. There's changes in there. Let's just say that. So for now I'm here. For anyone that wants to join me, we'll do this whole card reading again. See if I can straighten myself up here. That's the best I can do tonight. And I will hang out and I will wait. See if anyone wants to join me. I haven't shared out, so can't guarantee. If no one shows up, I get to go take a break. It's okay. It's okay. I am game, whichever way. We had a lot of card readings. We came on at 1 o'clock earlier. Had a lot of cards read. Very, very busy time. So tonight we'll have them or we won't, and I'm okay either way. I could be a good person and share out, but let's see if we can get Judy. I don't know if she knows how to find me here. I see one. Good morning, good afternoon. I'm so used to it. Carol, I think that's you. I don't know how to share out tonight. I'm too tired. So if it's just us, it's just us. I promised some free card readings again. I never did get your Kuan Yin for your daughter. So if you'd like me to do the Kuan Yin now while we're waiting, see if anyone else wants to join us. I'm just doing this tonight because I promised I would be here for a second card reading. So for anyone that got missed earlier. But being in different sites probably confuses the heck out of people, so it's quite all right. Let's see. Let's pull your daughter in. Let's see what Kuan Yin has to say for the both of you. I see a number 2. We're slowly gathering. It's Forever After That night. Carrie, it's nice to see you, Carrie. I won't say good morning. Did you see that? I'm so used to being here in the morning, and I'm so tired. It's been a very long day. So if I seem a little flighty, it's just been a really busy day today. Lots of work, lots of energy work. So I'm not listening to my own advice. I've worn myself out. So for your daughter's birthday, here's something special for you. I am not fully recharged, but I'm working on it. You guys can help me recharge. It's been a busy day. I had to mail a package. Listen to this fiasco. I had a package that needed to be mailed, and so I had one more session this evening, and she said she was really busy, and I said, we could reschedule for tomorrow. So I was only going to give myself an hour to get everything done, maybe 45 minutes, and she's like, I don't want you to rush. You can just come back tomorrow. So I head for the post office. I live in Podunk. I mean, like, there's a billion people in town. Gallenberg is filled with people, and yet they have one little tiny post office that doesn't have any packaging at all. So I left there. I went to find a box for this thing. I was trying to find just the right size. I actually had 2 things. I kind of gave up on the one because it's an odd size. I'm going to have to get that one specially packaged. I stopped at 2 different stores looking for packaging in town. Couldn't find it. Drove all the way around the back way, all the way over to Sevierville. Could not get to the post office before they were closed. Finally found a box. Tried to take it in, ship it through their service. It was going to cost priority mail $50 to ship it. I said, never mind. I am not shipping something for $50. So I ran around the world and back, $10 in gas, 2 hours of my time, and I got nowhere. So that's what I did with my break time. How have you guys been? I will get some rest. I promise you tonight I'm going to go in and lay down and sleep like a baby. There's your card. It just popped right out. So this is for your baby girl. Oh goodness, it's very beautiful too. And I want to use the book for these cards. For Alana Fairchild, I cannot do justice, okay? So the card that I'm getting is 10 Sisters of Light. Isn't that beautiful? 10 Sisters of Light. We were just earlier. It's okay, Julie. I'll catch up. It's okay. I love to join you guys, even if all we do is just sit here and talk about life tonight. It's okay. I've had some big changes, big Steve changes, and this is really Steve's show, so we might talk about that a little bit. And anybody that wants the card readings, if we get some, we can do that. Isn't that a wow card? 10 Sisters of Light. We were talking a lot about the Divine Feminine, about gathering with your tribe earlier, so it feels like that deck is very much related to, or that card is very much related to the cards that we already pulled for her today. It's finding your tribe, trusting in your Divine Feminine, remembering the importance of the Divine Feminine. Right now, the Divine Feminine is so strong. So often we want to downplay. You know, we've been taught that feminine energy. Hold on. There, now I can see that feminine energy has been downplayed, has been actually even demonized. You know, like if you have any intuition, anything that they considered magic for such a long time, it was demonized and we were destroyed for it. So we're really coming into a time our DNA is advancing. There's no way to not understand or not believe that that's happening. We're really going through a huge change. And so the Divine Feminine is becoming very, very strong. That's how we know that our DNA is advancing. It's this huge push in divine energy. You can see it all around us. And so it's a beautiful time to come into the world and be female, I believe. So let me see what she has to say, because Alana Fairchild is powerful. She's a powerful writer. My first deck was an Alana Fairchild deck for Rumi, and it just touched my heart. So 10 Sisters of Light. We're only going to take a little bit of this and I'll send you the rest. You are an advanced soul and have lived many incarnations, shown your light through many different faces. Your soul has learned many skills in past lives, developed abilities and talents. This lifetime is a culminating lifetime, in the sense that your soul is drawing together potencies developed over many lifetimes into unified expression. Isn't this beautiful? It is like drawing on the power of 10 sisters or more into your one current lifetime. Be prepared to grow and shine, beloved. That's beautiful. I'm not going to go into the whole reading what she's got for her, but that's really the powerful message there, is that many of us, including your daughter, many, many lifetimes, we have been honing our skills. Many times we were put to death for our abilities, and yet we're coming back in. We're finally coming back in. There was a book that I was going to write. It's probably been 8 years ago. I was going to write about a person who came into the world many, many times. She came in, she would try to do something beautiful. You know, she had something important to do, and every time, for one reason or another, one way or another, she was put to death. And she's finally come in this lifetime because it's time, because she can be accepted now, because she can fully let her light shine. And I feel like that's where we are. All of you, beautiful. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine within each one of us. This beautiful, what's the word for it? This embodiment that you're in this time is feminine, is female. You have chosen the orientation of the female, you know, embodying this beautiful divine essence. And there's a power in this divinity, in this beautiful divine feminine. It is that beautiful intuition. It's the magical, creational, life-giving energy that the female body embodies. That's the best way I can put it. It's that, you know, over and over again, in so many ways, we bring life into the world, whether it be energetically, whether it be physically. We are like the Mother Earth. We're bringing forth life. So today, on your birthday, I would like to say that this is a day of celebrating learned from past lifetimes, and it's a powerful, powerful time to be alive. So celebrate that birthday, celebrate your divine essence, be thankful, be grateful for this beautiful. I think it's time for the divine energy to come forth in a way of power and strength and beauty and grace, a perfect balance. So happy birthday. That's your card today. Let's see. Hi, Annie. Nice to see you. Any of you guys that, I hope, I will get some rest. I will get some rest. It's just been kind of a crazy day. It's really okay. It's really been a beautiful time. I feel as if this whole thing with the divinity, the divine female, all of these, the essence of the goddess, it feels like such a powerful time for all of us. And so even though we get tired, things are easier than they used to be. And I think that I'm coming into a place, there's a lot of growth in me. This female likeness that I've taken on this time has brought 6 amazing people into the world. 6 lives brought into the world through this. And so I have been beating myself up. I don't know about you guys. You can look in the mirror and it's like stretch marks, and the belly doesn't hold as tight as it used to, and it's harder to take off weight than it used to be, and sometimes I can really be hard on myself. I was just talking with Jim about that, about the sometimes we look in the mirror and instead of, we want to hear the words from someone else. We want to, we love it when people, not always, it's difficult to accept, but especially for that person that's special in our lives, we want to hear that they think that we're beautiful. We want to hear the certain words from them to help build us up. And the reminder to me today is that I don't need anyone else. I don't need anyone else to tell me how incredible this persona is, how incredible I am as a human being, and you are as a human being. That within us we can find that power and that beautiful voice to stand strong and say, no, I am woman, hear me roar. Helen Reddy just died recently. And that was her song, I am woman. I am woman. I've come here to be female. I've come here to show the world, how we bring life, how we bring new life, new earth into the world, new humanity. Our babies are coming out more advanced than ever. The ability to have life grow within us and bring it forth is such a miracle. So I feel like it's important tonight. For some reason, that's really coming through to me to be the message tonight, to sit here with all my sisters that seem to want to pop in. Every now and then I'll get a guy in here. Mostly it's girls. And there's such a coming forth of this beautiful energy of the female, the divine feminine energy. And so I like that you called me sister, because that's what we are, soul sisters. I like that card too. Look at the 10 sisters of light. How many people do we have here right now? 7. Let's see if we can get a few more. 10 sisters of light. We're all sisters and brothers in light, right? We're all shining our lights more and more brightly. It's coming through in the most beautiful ways, and we don't need anyone else to tell us. We can find that divine essence within our own selves. We can find that love through self-love, through building our own selves up. Tell yourself, look at yourself, look how beautiful you are, look at how strong you are, look at the essence of the divinity within you. Look in your face, see your eyes, see that beautiful light shining through you. This divine mother energy, this incredible, powerful, feminine strength and beauty and grace. The gentle, the intelligent, the wisdom that shines through. There's nothing weak about any one of us. So it feels important. It feels important to someone to hear that tonight. If you're feeling weak, please. No. Annie, hi, it's so nice to see you. It is such a beautiful card. You would love a card, Annie, and you are going to get a card. You are going to get 3 cards, Annie. I was here earlier on the other page giving out cards to people. I got inundated. It was almost overwhelming. I was exhausted by the time it was over, and I know I didn't catch everybody. There just wasn't enough time. I think I did it for an hour and a half, and I still had people rolling in. I don't know when to say no. I just keep on going, and all of a sudden I was like, there's nothing left of me. I'm sorry, I've got to go. So I've rebooted a little bit, and I'm more than willing, Annie, to bring you a message through these cards. So we're going to go to the witch cards. She's too tired to remember which card deck she's got. The Queen of the Moon. Queen of the Moon, it shouldn't be that difficult for me to remember that. Queen of the Moon Oracle for Annie. We want to clear this deck of any other energy. This is Annie's message from her guides, from the angels, from Source, whoever wants to bring you a message. Let's see what flies out at us. Ooh, the energy's building, Annie. The energy's building. I'm so glad to read for you tonight. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, Annie. We've gotten this card. I'm going to look at the other two cards yet. This card is absolutely the first card that always comes up when I pull this deck out for anybody. When I have a group card reading, it's the first card that always comes out. I'm telling you right now, the angels are pushing this message as hard as they can, and it comes up every time. I can't even, it's like it's way buried in the deck, so you know it's divine. Self-love, guys. Please remember, we were just talking about it. Please look in the mirror and see your divine grace, your divine essence, the beauty of who you are, please. And tell yourself how beautiful you are, because we can't always wait for someone else. We can't just sit around waiting for someone else to remember to say, oh, you're beautiful, or wow, look at you, or man, you're having a really good day, or whatever. Wow, look at your hair today. Like we're always like sitting around. Part of us really wants to hear these beautiful things, and so feed that to yourself. You are beautiful. You are strong. Look yourself in the mirror. You are perfect in every way. Beautiful, graceful, lovely, filled with wisdom, filled with power, strong. There's nothing weak about you. Please talk to yourself nicely every day. Write yourself love notes. Go get yourself some flowers. Take yourself out for dinner and a movie. Whatever you gotta do. Don't wait for someone else to romance you. You be the love that you need. And the crazy thing is the more that you love yourself, the more that you look in the mirror, don't pick yourself apart. Just tell yourself how beautiful you are, okay? And as you do that, you're gonna grow stronger and stronger, and you're gonna attract the kind of relationships, whether it be friendships or whether it be romantic, whatever you're looking for, you'll attract that by putting off that energy of self-love and self-confidence, and this inner beauty just shines through you, and people are just attracted. So remember that, okay? Self-love comes first. Oh gosh, I love this card. This is like the third time it's come up today. It's absolutely the greatest card there ever was. So Annie, this is what you got. Pleasure. Look at that beautiful card. I teach people all the time to plug themselves into source energy. Plug themselves into their higher selves. Just like pull that card from the top of your head and pull it all the way up. Just imagine yourself, bing, because you have all the same abilities that anybody else does. And you can manifest, and you can create, and you can live in a world where there's pleasure like anyone else. You deserve to have pleasure in life. You deserve to be comfortable. You deserve to feel love. You deserve to feel special. So plug yourself in. Look at that beautiful energy all around her. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's us. We literally have this big circle of energy all around us all the time. We're being fed this gorgeous energy from source now. It's like it's just so available to us. Plug yourself in and just let it roll. Let it ride. Let yourself fall into the flow of source energy. Okay? And then the third one that you got, I can't see, fruition. Oh gosh. I love that I don't look at these ahead of time. It's like Christmas. You got the fruition card. Okay? Annie, this is really important for you, okay? Fruition means you've brought it, you finally getting it, you're coming to a closure on something. Something that you have been working on, something that you've been trying to make your way to. You've brought it to fruition. And remember, these are past, present, future. So if it's not quite there yet, this card is showing that you're so close. Please hold on. You're getting there to the place. Bring it to fruition was a big phrase for me. Last year, it kept coming up. Bring it to fruition. And I was like, what are you talking about? So all of us are bringing about this beautiful energy on the planet. It's coming into fruition. We're coming to a place of bliss. That's your thing. Coming to a place of bliss in your life. Finally, peace. Finally, ease. Allow it to flow. Don't chase it away. Don't tell yourself that you're not worthy. Just allow yourself to get to this place. Okay? So that's for you, Annie. I can go on and on and on. I can sit here and talk to you all night long, but I gotta move on. I am pulling. We're talking and pulling. It's forever after that. So we're gonna allow any messages that want to come through. Some of them came through earlier. Whatever happens, we're gonna let them through. We'll pull cards if anyone would like it. I can't stay on too late tonight. I'm on a different station. I'm not on my own. So, and I'm tired. So about 8 o'clock, I'm gonna cut you guys off. But if I miss anyone, I'll announce another card reading soon. Okay? Annie, been single for 3 years. Well, self-love. Just take good care of your own self, and then allow for someone else to come into your life that is also good and also carries that same energy, so that when you do attract someone, They're not needy. There's no codependency. There's suddenly you're in a relationship where the both of you can stand strong on your own 2 feet. You can just love each other. And there's no like, oh, if you don't do this, or if you don't do that, or if you don't, all that nonsense that happens in relationships. It's just like, I don't really require any kind of nonsense. I just love, It's a beautiful time when you can find that kind of relationship. It's really incredible. Chatta chatta, I see you. Anyone else that has said it? I'm checking up higher. See, my battery's almost dead again. I will never. I have my charger this time. Here's my problem, you guys. I have this big beast of a dog. So besides the fact that I gotta get other things done, he wants to be walked. He wants to be walked until about midnight. He likes a late night walk. And then he likes to get up really early in the morning. And then he likes to go out about every 2 hours. He just wants to be outside all the time. I understand it. He's new in the mountains. He wants to experience this mountain energy just like I do. But unfortunately, I've had a lot of other things to do. So it seems like my common sense things like charging my phone are falling by the wayside. Okay, what do we got? Oops. Yeah, Annie, no more looking at that double chin. I do the same thing, and then I'm like, what am I doing? The truth of me is actually on the inside. This is just the package. It's just the package. And truly, we can see beauty in that package too. It's okay to see the beauty in your package. Look in those beautiful eyes. See yourself shining through. You can see your soul when you look in those beautiful eyes. Don't wait for someone else to tell you you're beautiful, and don't talk down to yourself. See yourself as the most beautiful creature on the planet. If you could see yourself the way I see you when I'm channeling, if you could see your true self, you'd be like, wowzers, like I can't even, I'd have to put on sunglasses, and even then it would be too bright and my eyeballs would probably pop out of my head. Truly, truly, you're so much more beautiful than you can imagine. Just, please get that message. Self-love. Chetta, hello, hello. Nice to see you. Yes, divorces can take some time to heal. Broken relationships, the loss of a loved one, even whether it's through divorce, whether it's through separation, it's just not ever an easy thing. I didn't even want to be with my first. It was the day that I finally got him out of my world. It was like somebody lifted 250 pounds off my shoulder, and it was the hardest life I've ever lived, trying to figure out how to take care of 6 kids by myself. And I was traumatized, and I was exhausted, and I lost a ton of weight, and I never slept. And I made it somehow through it. It doesn't matter the circumstance, through divorce, through separation, anything like that. It's a traumatic event. It's difficult, especially when there's kids involved. So my heart goes out to you. It's going to be okay. Love, love, love that person that's looking back at you in the mirror, okay? Carol Ann, let's see. She's so full of light. She has taught me so much about love. I love that, Carol. I love that. I love that your daughter's got that energy, and I'm sure it came straight from her mama. Because I know you well enough to know that love comes right through you to her. You guys you're like so much light. It's unbelievable. All right. Who else? Thank you, Julie. Jetta, you see all those pretty flowers? Thank you. Maybe a good salt bath and some nature. Yes, a salt bath and some nature would be fantastic. It's gotten dark outside, so I'm not going to but maybe I'll get the salt bath. Maybe I'll light some candles and get some tea and go sit in the bathtub when we're done here. Thank you for that, Annie. If I don't do anything else, my feet need a good soak in a salt bath again. So I'll do that. How's that sound? I will take care of myself tonight. J. Jane Clark. Yes, you may have a card. Right now? Okay, let's do it. Of course you may have a card. That's why I'm sitting here playing with them so much. I'm waiting for my next victim. So J.J. and Clark, that's you. I love your name, by the way. Clark is my grandmother's maiden name, and Jane is my mother's twin sister's name, and it's a family name in my back into my ancestry, and it's also my daughter's middle name. So we might be relatives. You never know. Okay, let's see. Oh, the energy's flowing. What's going on with that? What's going on, JJ and Clark? Whew. Let's see what these cards have to say to you. These are for J.J. Clark. Guides, angels, Ascended Masters. We would love to have a beautiful message tonight. Let's see what we got. I'm loving these cards. This deck more than anything today. Okay, those two are stuck and they are yours. That was quick and easy. Okay. I love this. Okay. These are beautiful cards, okay? So the 3 cards that you got were past, present, and future, okay? I want you to see them because they're really beautiful. So let's just kind of pick them apart for a second, okay? We got this beautiful protection. Look at her all curled up. This is a position that I know very well. This fetal position. It's definitely something I know. How many of us, when we've gone through pains or losses, we curl up in a fetal position. I know that position very well. It's powerful. And in this card to me says that in those moments, in your weakest moments, they're reminding you that you are fully protected. That I know sometimes you can feel afraid. This world has gotten to be a very scary place. Whether you're worried about a pandemic or a natural disaster or just the violence and the unrest, all the things that are going on, it's very scary. And so sometimes we can just become afraid, just we're afraid. Honestly, this is a really big one too, is that the ego is afraid of letting go of fear. So the ego is really bouncing us around in fear lately. It's like we're trying to step out of fear. Humanity is trying to expand and grow past fear, truly. But the ego is so stuck in fear because it's always been that way. The ego was put in place to protect us from things like saber-toothed tigers, from the things that would kill us when, we had to have the ego to keep us alive, to help humanity to go forth and populate the planet, to stay alive through all the things that could have killed us way back then. It's not like things are perfect now, but we don't need the ego to be quite so on guard all the time, and yet the ego is. So this reminder is that you are so protected. Look at that beautiful bird. Look at the moon, the sky. So as you're resting, she looks very tired, and she's curled up in a fetal position, and she's resting like a baby bird in the nest. And they're just reminding you that even when you're sleeping, you are so protected. You have beautiful angels all around you. You did not come here by yourself. And so just remember that. Find peace in that so that you can rest. Okay? And then we got the path. The path is a gorgeous card. And you see all those steps. Oftentimes it's kind of a rickety little path. It can be very, very crooked and difficult as we're going down our path. We're going to be like, am I on my path? Am I even on my path? It's a disaster. How can I possibly be on my path? The reminder is that you are perfectly on your path, that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, exactly when you're supposed to be there, that every decision, every twist and turn that you make, it's all up to you. This is meant to be fun. It's a learning adventure. You get to have fun. So just keep on climbing. Just keep climbing. Don't give up. Don't give up. You are making your way. You're so close. If you look beyond, instead of looking at the ladder and all the rungs that you've got to climb to get to where you're going, I want you to see through that portal, through that hole, the beauty that awaits. I think you're already there. I think you've already discovered the beauty within you already, and yet there's so much more. It doesn't matter how much we find, there's more. Okay, so that's the next one. And the next one is patience. And patience is really important. As you're moving, as you're going, remember to have patience with yourself. Remember that everything has a perfect time, that we think, okay, I've put all these things in place, I've been so good, now why isn't this happening? I've been asking for it, why hasn't it happened yet? Well, there's perfect timing. And really, things don't happen until we're ready to let them happen, until we let the guard down so that they can flow to us. We like to blame it all on everyone else. I've done everything, why isn't it happening? Well, my energy is not allowing it yet. Maybe I say that I'm ready for that, but energetically, I'm not, apparently. I'm not putting forth the energy of joy, of love, of peace, of acceptance, of release, of surrender. Surrender is big. We have to be willing to surrender to all of the beautiful gifts that are waiting for us. It's not that we have to keep running and looking and digging and searching for these. We're not really on that treasure hunt. I like to play that game, but we don't really have to dig and try to find things all the time. What we really need to do is have the patience, have some fun. See the balloon? Inner child. Inner child is at play here. So allow yourself to just come to a place where you trust, where you have patience, where you're trusting, where you know that you're fully protected and you're so very close to that beautiful destiny, that pathway that you want to be on. You're really right there. And just have patience with yourself. Sometimes we get angry, sometimes we have a hard time, and we think, well, I've lost everything now because I really blew it, because I really got angry and I told God off. I do that. Don't think I'm perfect. I get angry. This month has been bad. I've been really angry. And I can see God up there going, oh, look at her, she's so cute. She's having another temper tantrum. Don't you just love her? So have patience with yourself. It's okay. It's okay. You're still in human form. They trust. They know that you're okay. They know that you're doing your job perfectly. They're loving you for everything that you're doing. And they also understand when we have our little meltdowns and our imperfections. Living on this planet is very difficult. Okay? I'm so glad you're learning to love yourself, Annie. So glad. Hi, Wendy. Nice to see you. Thank you for sharing. Jenny, you may have a card. Wendy, if you want a card, let me know. I think I'm going on down the line. Wherever anybody's asked, I've said yes. Would you like the, I have Kuan Yin. I have the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. I have, Kuan Yin looks like this. Kuan Yin is Elena Fairchild, and you'll get a reading out of the book if you take her because she's too good for me. And this one is what, I can't remember. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. So we can do his Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. We can do Queen of the Moon. We can do Moonology if you'd like. Moonology is always a beautiful deck too. So if you want the Moon, if you want Kuan Yin, tell me now. And if you don't have a specific one, I'll just pull one for you. Yes, please. Okay. Yes, Chad, of course you can have a card. Julie, I love that. I'll read that in just a second. I'd like to hear that. Hi, Bobby Ann. Laura, nice to see you. Lynn, nice to see you. I'm going to go down and see everybody before we... My beautiful girl is doing great. I like to call her a girl, but she liked to be gender fluid. Go figure. Her name is no longer Abby. Her name is Ren. Lyran, to be specific. I call her Ren. She likes to be them, they, not her, him, because she is a new model who chooses not to be categorized as anything in specific. She chooses, and I love her for it. This is our new models, you guys. We are both divine feminine and divine masculine, and our new babies that are coming through know it, and they are not going to be stuck in a box anymore. So that's my girl, Bobby Ann. My them. She's still my baby girl, just don't tell her. She'll figure herself. She'll sort herself all out. She tries to get me to say they and them all the time, and I try. And then I'm like, I'm just an English teacher. I just go to, you're not multiplicity. You're not more than one, and I have a hard time with it. So my brain just automatically goes specifically. I'm old. I can't be trained, apparently. She's beautiful. Almost 6 feet tall. Way taller than I am. Way smarter than me. Way wiser. I should say that. How are your babies there, Bobby Ann? I've been missing out on your kiddos. Sorry, you guys. I need to do a card for someone. Who was I going to do a card for? I was tired. Carol, I love that. That's how I start my day. I tell myself I'm beautiful, and I say I love you. Perfect. Perfection. Even when we don't feel very beautiful when we wake up in the morning. Hair's all a mess, no makeup, teeth, our breath stinks, everything. Funny pajamas. Still gotta love you. You see the blue butterflies. I love the blue butterflies too. Alright, let's see. Annie 7. Who was I pulling for? Somebody tell me. Jenna asked for one. I'm so sorry. I went all the way down here and I went way past where I was. I was looking to see if Jenny. That's what I said I was going to do. I was looking to see if you had a specific card that you want. So let me look back down here for Jenny real quick. And if I don't see, I'm going to pull the card that feels right. And I think I better just do that because we're going to run out of time. So let's pull a card for Jenny, whichever ones feel energetically, I feel drawn to. For Jenny is what we'll do. Oops. Please don't turn them all upside down. That's not good. Okay. I want to pull a Kuan Yin for you, Jenny. Is that okay? Kuan Yin is like, these cards are so amazing and she's so present, that divine feminine. So let's go ahead and pull her. Usually with the Kuan Yin, I pull, I pull one card, okay, because we do a little bit of reading instead of 3. So with Kuan Yin, that divine feminine energy is really, really with us tonight. Blessings of the Moon Maiden. I want you to look at how beautiful that card is. We're so into this divine feminine tonight. So I want to get my glasses and I want to look at the book because I love Alana Fairchild and I want to see what she has to say to you, okay? Just a quick part. We won't read the whole thing. The Moon Maiden with her lucky hair brings auspicious tidings of prosperity and abundance to you now. I love this card. The universe seeks to replenish, restore, and create through you. Allow yourself to receive beyond what you have thought is possible by opening your heart with gratitude now. I love this. Let the blessings of good fortune from the beloved maiden of the moon, Kuan Yin, flow easily into your life now. Isn't that beautiful? So Jenny, that is a card and a half for you. We'll talk about it for just a second. You do know that your energy, it's the energy that you put forth that creates your abundance. If you're putting out the energy of scarcity, if you're putting out the energy of lack, if you're always noticing what you don't have, you're actually creating more lack in your life. And we all do it. There's no guilt in that. We all do it because there's really no right or wrong. But if you're looking to create abundance, which is what this card is telling you, what she also says is to focus on gratitude, to be thankful for all the little things. We all have little things to be grateful for. So spend time looking around you and say thank you. Sometimes it's the birds flying in the sky. Sometimes it's a beautiful yellow butterfly. It can be the littlest, tiniest things. And you look up and you're like, oh gosh, thank you. That full moon a couple nights ago, 3 or 4 nights ago, the smaller moon, as it's getting smaller, I'm so in awe of that moon. I love the water that comes down through the mountains. I love it all. The wildflowers. I love being here, the smell of the leaves as they start to drop from the trees, the cooler air, wearing a sweater. So do that kind of thing. Spend time. The more time we spend in gratitude, the more we create the energy of abundance. Did you know that? It's like instead of focusing on those things that we don't have, what other people have and we don't have, and thinking, wow, when is it going to be my turn? Realize that it already is your turn. You've already asked for it. You've already received it. You have to draw it into yourself through abundance talk, through the energy of abundance. And that's no more than just being grateful for everything that you have. Okay? I love that card for you. Okay, Wendy, I know that you said salt bath, I love that idea. Wendy, you said you would like one. Jenny has already had a card, so okay. Finally, you did catch up with me, Bobby. I know it's been crazy. It's been crazy for so many of us. It's okay that you can't catch up to me. I don't mind. It's okay. You just, whenever you can, I'm always happy to see you. Annie, you're so welcome. I can pull a card for you, Bobby Ann. I think that you're the next one on the list, so let's just go ahead and pull one for you, okay? The sequin for me. See which one gives me a little heat. This is for Bobby Ann. Let's see if there's a card for Bobby. Oops, I got heat off of this one. I haven't done this one too much today. So you've got the Hidden Realms cards. They're really beautiful. They're really different. I like the way that, I like the types of messages they've got. I think you'll enjoy this, okay? So this is for Bobby Ann. And we are asking for guides, our angels, to come forth with a message. Whoop, you're getting cards they're flying out at me. They're like, yes, I'm going to give her the whole deck. Your angels love you. They're very generous. All right. So let's do it. This is for Bobby Ann. If I missed anybody, please yell at me. The Spiral Dancer. You got circuitous route perception. Okay, so you know we get this card a lot, circuitous route, and you and I have both done about the same thing. We go, we don't like to do things the straight and narrow way. We don't want to go, you know, just because it's right there. We want to go all the way around, do it the long way, do it the hard way. Something in us just likes to do everything the hard way. There's a reason for that. You know as well as I do. You know that you've gone through loss too. We've gone through these losses because it opens us up to the truth of who we are. So it's okay. Some of us are just these souls that just insist on pain and hardship for a while because there's so much to learn from those difficult times, even though we don't want to do it. If we were on a conscious level and we made choices, we'd be like, no way, I'm not going to go through that. But the soul knows better. The soul knows what you truly, at a soul level, came here to learn. And then learn and then pass on the wisdom and the guidance and all of the abilities that you gained through going through those difficult times. Difficulties are meant to help us expand and grow. They're not meant to punish, right? So, all right, so you got the Spiral Dancer, you got the Diamond Dreamer, Material Wealth, True Prosperity. I love that. You may not be seeing it yet, but the card comes up showing that it's very, very possible for you. I love the amethyst right here. Don't you love that? There's all kinds of different, really beautiful symbols, and it looks like you've just walked in. Oh, that's a genie. Look at that. The Diamond Dreamer. He's got a little, and he's coming out of, it looks like. So he's like the to me, in my imaginative state, he looks like he is ready to grant your 3 wishes. Be in that state of gratitude, thankfulness. We're coming into that really thankful time of year. You have beautiful children. They're healthy. They're strong. You know, for everything that you do have in your life, be thankful. Maybe there's some things missing. Maybe sometimes it's really tough and it's really difficult, and yet there's so much to be thankful for. So as you're doing that, the beautiful part of that is you're drawing more prosperity. You just got the prosperity card, so you're getting good at it, and it's getting easier. So trust in that. Trust in the energy. Energy is currency, guys. We want to measure everything in dollars and cents, but if we can't learn how to control our energy, it doesn't matter if you got $1 million, it's gone tomorrow. If your energy is in the right place, that $1 million will last, you know, it'll go forever. $100 will go forever. If you're in the wrong place energetic, I know you guys know this because it happens to me all the time, and I know I'm not the only one. I can come into some money, and if I'm like, oh, I'm all stressed out about it, and I'm afraid it's going to be gone in no time, and I'm, you know, worrying all the time, it is gone in no time. And the second I go, oh, that's sweet, thank you. I know there's more coming. That's not the end, so I'm okay. I can just keep on doing what I need to do, and there's always going to be more. It's not the end. This isn't at all. I remember Steve told me that once. He's like, why is that the only thing? Why are you so focused on that one thing? What if you just let go of the idea that that's all you've got coming and just allow it to come in any way? You know, that's how it comes in. So then you've got inner conflict, morality, and conscious choices. Inner conflict. So what are you going through? What are you going through? Look at those beautiful dragons. They're all tied up in knots. They're all tied up in knots. So you got a lot going on. We know that. You got a lot going on, and sometimes it's like a battle in your soul. You feel like there's this battle going on, good and evil, inside of you. Like, which way am I going to go? Gosh, one minute I'm like flying on cloud 9, and the next minute I'm sitting in the mud puddle again. Most of us are doing that. You're not alone in that. So the energies are difficult. You are totally forgiven. Please forgive yourself. Please do not hold yourself in a space of blame, shame, guilt, all of that stuff. Let it go. It's all lower vibrational. It's holding you back. Let it go. There's nobody that's going to judge you that matters. Those true friends, those true soul family members, they don't judge you. They don't judge us on the other side. I promise there is no judgment day. People that teach that, they're just teaching fear. There is no judgment day. The only kind of judgment day that we face ever is our own selves deciding whether or not we have failed or whether or not we have fulfilled everything that we came here to do. You can sit down with all your experiences and go, oh, that was pretty good. You did that. I did that pretty well. I kind of like that I did it that way, but here I kind of didn't quite fulfill what I came here to do. So maybe I'll go back and I'll try to fix that. You just sit down at a table and you start writing. You start trying to decide how you want to change things up, what kind of experiences you might need. That's the only kind of judgment. So please let go of judgment. Love yourself. Love yourself. Let go. You're doing the best job you can. This is difficult here. It's really a difficult planet. It's difficult being a mother. It's so difficult being a mother. Just keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing the best job you can do. pat yourself on the back and just keep on going, knowing that you're moving yourself into a brand new reality, okay? And I hope that speaks to you tonight, Bobby. Okay, I'm putting those away. Who's next? Sweet, I love your kitty cat. What lies ahead for my son? Lynn, I don't know. Let's find out if the cards want to give us anything on that. What lies ahead for your son? That aura, yeah. All right, you guys, let's do this. Good evening, Laura. So, Lynn, this is for you. I'm going to pull some cards for you. I'm going to see, oh, was it that? Yeah, it really is this deck. It was singing for me, so I'm going to pull this. Let me know if I've missed anybody before Lynn's question, what lies ahead for my son. I can't really give you specifics at all. I don't really go there. I try to encourage and I try to open you up to your own truth. So we're going to see, and that's what the angels give us because we have free will and free choice. And it's powerful. And there's nobody that can truly read for you and tell you exactly what's going to happen in your future, because every second you take a new breath and you're brand new and you get to change things up and you get to decide if you really want to do it that way or take a step in a different direction. There's a million of you that are going off in every which direction anyway. So it's more than we could ever understand. So we don't go too deeply into that, but we do encourage through these cards, okay? So this is for Annie, or for, not Annie, this is for Lynn Cook's son, this reading. And we're asking his guides to step forth. What's going on with your son? For some reason I just saw some military things going on, so I don't know what that's all about. Have to sleep. Go to sleep, please. Who is that that's talking? Please, if you need to sleep, please sleep. I'm just trying to catch up from earlier today because I promised I'd be here, so I'm here. I'm here. Okay, Lynn, let's see what we got going. The River Queen. Flow, letting go, natural movement. Flow, letting go, natural movement. So it's getting into the flow, okay? So often we don't really have to work so hard. Ever. We think that we've got to work so hard to put all of our pieces into place. We think so hard. They have been really pushing the message to stop thinking so hard, to get into the flow. There's a time when we all need to learn how to relax. We need to learn how to meditate, no matter what age a child is, no matter what age whether they're adult or small or anything in between. Learning to meditate, learning to be in stillness, learning how to lay back and relax and let the flow take you. That's the way to go, okay? Please know that the answers are there, that they will flow in when there is a chance to just be in stillness and allow that flow to happen. And then we got the prison wave, self-sabotage, poverty, consciousness. These cards give you kind of the full gamut. So there's a lot of that self-sabotage going on. I think many of us do that. We think, oh man, we just don't deserve any better. And so instead of allowing goodness to flow, we just stop it. We just find something to block it. And we mentally block it. If we don't have a physical block, we will mentally block ourselves from receiving what we truly deserve. So that may be happening with your son. I also get this poverty consciousness, okay? So that scarcity thing, we talk about it all the time. It's interesting that card keeps coming up. The scarcity thing of not having enough, of not being able to do something, of having a dream and not being able to get there because there's not enough money. Please know that it's the dream itself that's the most important, that there is power in allowing yourself to go to that place of, I know exactly what I want to do. I know exactly what I want out of this life. I know my next step. You might not know 50 years from now, but the next step, you got a good idea. You got a good idea of where you want to go, what you want. And then it's getting yourself out of that. And if there's illness involved, illness is usually because there's energy blocks too. And they happen in those places where we're not keeping ourselves clear, or energy clear. There's some reason that could be related to a past life, even. It could be related to ancestral energy, could be old soul contracts. So I would highly recommend that whatever's going on with your son, that he receive an energy clearing so that he has better clarity, so that he can make clearer decisions, so that he has stronger health, that his energy starts to flow naturally, getting into the flow. All of those cards kind of reach in that direction, okay? And I think we've gone through all three of them. So that feels important for you to know, that even no matter the age, that it's important for us. And many times we don't know that we have blocks of energy, that it will create illness or just unable to make the right decisions, or depression, or drug use, or anything like that. It brings us to this place of utter confusion. So we need to continue. We need to learn how to clear energy, how to honor those chakras, honor that we are energetic beings and more powerful than we ever thought possible, okay? I hope that some of that speaks to you. Going to watch the news, Annie. Oh man, please, please, let's send a little positive energy. I love you too, Annie. Sending positive energy, that you get rest, that you feel safe, that you are wrapped up in the arms of angels tonight. That you and your home and your family are spared any kind of damage from this hurricane, and everyone else. Let's just hope that this hurricane just plays itself out. Okay? Sharon Boyle, good night. I'm sorry I didn't get to you before you had to go. I know how late it is there. It's nice to see you too. Okay, Chetta. I know you asked for a card. Sharon, I always talk, if you come back and get my answer to that, if it comes through as a channeled message, it comes through very quickly. Typically, when it's just me talking, it comes through really slow. You'll notice the difference if it starts coming through really fast, it's because the angels are working through and just giving me a message and I'm just feeding it. It's just blah, 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 comes out in a big old, what do you call it? River of a torrent. It's just a big blob of information. Laura, you may get a card. You're so welcome, Jenny. All right. You're going to let me pick two, Chetta? Okay. Chetta, I feel like you're the next one. Sharon, I'm so glad you popped in for a few minutes. Yeah, Julie does need a little healing. She received earlier too, but continued healing to Julie. Is it your mom that's sick too? Just continued healing to that family, okay? Hidden Realms sounds interesting, Laura. Okay. Hidden Realms, that's what I got in my hand. Very cool. Let's do it. Okay. This is for Laura. And Chetta, I got you coming up next, okay? I don't know which order, you guys, because it takes me a while to try to catch up on all that stuff. So we'll do Laura now, since I've got that deck in my hands. And then we're going to go straight to Chetta, and then anyone else. And then we don't have a lot of time, so we'll get moving fairly quickly here. Ooh, they want that one. Oh my gosh. I think you're going to get 4 cards, because those cards were going all the way up my arm, into my shoulder, down in my back. I'm like, okay. So out of this loop. Who's out of the loop? Sorry, Bobby. So out of the loop. Let's talk quietly, okay? Laura doing dinner at the same time. Okay, you're listening. Okay, let's do it. So you got the Rainbow Prince, compensation, perseverance. Perfect. You've been working really hard. You've been trying to move, learn all about your energy resources, learn all about clearing energy, all about moving into the right direction. It looks as if you're coming into a time of abundance. This rainbow, he is powerful. Powerful. I love the way I see that light on his throat chakra too. I love that, because that means you're learning to speak your truth. And then you got 4 cards, Laura. So preparation, prayer, sacred ritual, reminding you to spend some time, you know, like the new moon when it comes around, to do a releasing, to write down those things that no longer serve you, to maybe get yourself a little cast iron kettle or something, set them on fire, do something that brings a little bit of ritual into your life, that brings, it's kind of magic. It's October. Bring a little magic back. That's what they're telling you. Allow yourself to have a little bit of magic in that kitchen as you're cooking supper. Bring a little magic in your food. Have you ever thought about doing anything like blessing? As you're making tea, as you're making food, you put your hands on the food and you ask for a blessing to flow through you into your food. Try that tonight. See how that works for your family. The Map Maker of Destiny is beautiful. I love map making. Authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. Beautiful. Check that out. Creating. You are the creator of your life, realizing that you're the one that's drawing the map of your life, that it really is your power. It's your power. You can create, right? So get out that quill and that big old piece of paper and start creating, right? do a lot of writing, do a lot of drawing, do a lot of doodling, creating something beautiful and magical in your life. The Ice Queen, ideas ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. So be careful. That's the dark side when they bring us that. That's like, just be careful not to believe that you're entitled, or that you are, or you may be dealing with someone that feels entitled. The idea here is that all of us are, we're all creators. We all have this beautiful energy about us, and we can create the life of our dreams. We can just slowly we're easing our way into that knowledge. Just be careful and be thankful. Be thankful always. That's how we create. We don't create a more beautiful life by believing that that we're just, it's just owed to us in some way. We create a more beautiful life by saying thank you. Thank you for this beautiful sunshine. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for that grasshopper over there. Thank you for the water, fresh water. Thank you that I've got a shower this morning. I've got hot water running. Thank you for a washer and dryer to do my laundry so I have clean sheets today. All of that stuff. Being thankful. You know, a lot of times we're like, oh, I gotta wash the dishes. Gosh, I hate washing dishes. Do you know that that's the negative energy that we create that actually pushes abundance away? So making sure that you're like, okay, instead of saying, you know, I don't want to have to wash the dishes, I'm tired, you go, man, I'm so glad that I had dishes to wash. That means I had food on the table for my family tonight. I live in a world of abundance. Everything is beautiful, and we all had a beautiful dinner tonight. And you can start talking differently to yourself, and that's what turns the energy around. So we all have this beautiful balance. We'll go into gratefulness. We'll be saying thank you, and then something will happen, and it'll knock us back down, and we might forget how thankful we are. It's just reminding, coming into this beautiful Thanksgiving season before too long, to be grateful and thankful for everything that you have been blessed with. Okay? Who's next? It was Chetta. Chetta, we're going to go to the Queen of the Moon Oracle for you, okay? Whew. Who's talking down there? While my own story is in gratitude, always thankful for a shower. Yes, yes. Me too. When I stand in that shower, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm glad that I have clean water, that I have hot water, that it's quiet in here, that I can ask for a clearing, that I have, I have this beautiful smelling soap, that it's my time. Whatever. Being thankful. Hi, Lauren. Let's see. That's right. Okay, good. Powerful card, Bobby. I'm glad that you got that. Okay. Out of the loop because you haven't been in the mix of all these things that have been going on in bed. Chetta, it's your card time, okay? I hope you like this. I don't know if you asked for a specific one. It seems like you said you'd let me pick, and these seem to draw to you. So I'm going to choose these. And they're falling out, so that's always a good sign. They're throwing it. So these are Chetta's cards. Her guides would come forth. Angels would come forth with a beautiful message for Chetta. There's a lot of good energy in you tonight, and these cards for you, Chetta. That one's the third. Okay. All right, Chetta. I don't think I've even seen this card before, so let's see what the angels have for you. So I see self-reflection. Oh my gosh, I love this card. Take a look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? Self-reflection. Spending some time, okay? We really want to spend time looking in the mirror, spending time thinking about, not in a negative way, but in a way of, wow, I have come a long way. I have come through a lot of stuff. Look at, I'm still strong. I made it through so much. Spend time really in reflection of yourself. I don't know what it is about reflections, but I'm really obsessed with them, and I feel like they are moldable, like they are flexible, or what's a good word? Like I can actually reach in the water and move them. They're not like set in stone. Like we feel hard, that reflection is soft. Which one is actually real? Can we actually move things around? Can we recreate our lives at any point? So being self-reflective allows you to see the truth of who you are, to look in the mirror and say, oh, you know, like I'm powerful. I've got so much that I've done in the world, and that I'm still growing, and I'm still doing a beautiful job, and just really build yourself up, okay? I'm sure that the writer of the cards would give you something different, but that's what I feel like is important for you right now, is to really look at yourself in a different way. You got the protection card too. Protection when you're sleeping, feeling safe, allowing for Archangel Michael to come in when you're sleeping to say, on those nights when you're not feeling so safe, or you go out into the world and everybody's got their masks on and everybody's worried about the germs, please know that you have protection around you at all times. Call on it. Call on the angels. Say, come on in. It'll bring you peace to know that that protection is there. And you got nourishment. Chetty, it's a beautiful card. I want you to look closely at it. The earth is so giving. There's water coming down. She's got beautiful fruit in her hands. Watch your diet. Make sure that you're keeping lots of good color in your diet. Lots of fruits and vegetables. Let up on the meat. Let up on the sugar. Lots of water. Clearing yourself out. Teas would be great for you right now. It seems as if dandelion tea, something like that, where you can do a detox. Taking good care of yourself. Your body is a reflection to the soul. You have to take good care of the body in order for you to advance. And I think we forget that. We think we're just spiritual beings stuck in this body. But the body, if we don't keep it healthy and strong, it's hard for us to advance. It's hard for us to feel gifted. It's hard for us to actually, man, how many times when you're sick you even forget to call on the angels? You don't feel them. You don't feel spiritual at all. You're like, I got a big old cold and I feel like garbage. Like, the body has a lot of power over us. When we're stuck in a body that's not well, it creates the energy of holding us back, of almost being tethered. So taking good care of your body, regular walks, exercising, watching your diet, to me, that's what that nourishment card is. And nourishing the soul too. Make sure that you're nourishing your soul. You're doing things to be happy, to be joyful. It's okay. It's okay to have fun. It really is. Nourish your soul. Okay? I'm going to keep moving because we're almost out of time. We are out of time. Who else did I miss? Might be able to get one or two more if we've got anyone in here that wants one. Go rest, Julie. I'm so glad. Go get some rest. Get yourself feeling better. My throat's about gone anyway. I'm doing a lot of readings today. I'm losing it. I'm glad that you got some beautiful cards, Bobby. Laura, gratitude, perfect. Chetta, excellent. You're done. Laura, you got yours. Lauren, I am creating my own deck. Good, beautiful. I hope to see it when you're done with it. I'm trying to create one too, but I just keep putting it off. Procrastination is my middle name. I've got too many things going on, that's all. Oh, yes, we can. We are stronger than we think. You are exactly right. Moon is cheese. Exactly true. All right, you guys, I think I've made it to the end, unless somebody says really fast. You are so welcome. I do energy healings. You can look me up. I'm either you can schedule yourself on the Beiersdorfer Institute page, beiersdorferinstitute.com. It's impossible to spell. I'll put it up there right now. Or you can just message me directly. That's easier, and I can get you on the books. I'll put this up there in case anybody wants it, because it's still active. There's classes, there's different teachers, and you can actually there's one place where you can schedule a session in there if you want, but just don't set a time yet when you see it. Just say you want it, and I will come to you and we'll schedule a time, okay? Beiersdorfer Institute, there. So you can reach me there, or you can just reach me at my homepage. You can just come, Diane Beiersdorfer, Diane Allison Beiersdorfer, I think it's under. You can find me. And I do regular sessions for people. So we do a lot of energy work. We do a lot of teaching people how to clear their own energy, how to raise their vibration, how to do all that. So if you're interested in working in that way, please let me know. I know where I am healed. Are you singing me songs, Lauren? Okay. Lauren, you could take a card. You've been here a couple times and I've missed you. So let's take you a card, okay? Because I haven't gotten to you yet. And this is the last one. Anybody else? I think everybody's getting tired. It's a good time. You're welcome, Carol. This is for Lauren. If you guys want to stick around. If you don't, that's okay too. We're going to do the Moonology cards for you. They're clear and precise, and that's what flew out at me. And I'm going to give you the 3 like I do everyone else. These are for Lauren. Okay, Lauren, let's see what we can pull for you, okay? I can't see. The energy is, ooh, that's a good card. It's a good card for you. Okay. Okay, so first off, remember these are past, present, future, okay? So the first one that I got was work through your fears. We all, no matter how tough we want to be, we all have fears. We all have discomfort. Sometimes we're afraid to show our true selves. We're hiding ourselves still. I know that you've done a lot of work with that. And so it's really beautiful that you're allowing yourself to come out to be the divine feminine, that beautiful energy. And so I love the outfits and the clothes and the fact that you're just really doing this beautiful work, channeling messages to people through song, and you're doing a great job. So it's all about, this one's all about, really feels more past than anything, but if you still have any fears hanging out there, remember, we've only got fear and love, okay? So as you're moving out of those lower vibrational things that come from fear, you're moving into a higher vibration. As you do that, your messages, your abilities expand, and you're doing more and more powerful work. So letting go of fear, it just helps you to create a more powerful you. And then you got this beautiful card. Meditate and contemplate. Spend time alone. I think that you already do that, but please spend time. Don't be afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid to sit down quietly wherever you can find a quiet space and really meditate. Go off by yourself. You can talk to yourself. Talking to ourselves allows us to find our higher selves. That's the truth. Ask yourself a question, keep on talking. Pretty soon it comes through really, really fast, and you're like, okay, who's that? Where did all that wisdom come from? You know how that works. So allowing yourself to spend time alone, refilling that bank of your own, your internal, so that you have a chance to take care of other people too. And the energy is gaining momentum, and I know that's you. That's a really, really positive card. The energy is gaining momentum. The direction that you're going, whatever it is that you're working on, is going faster and faster and faster. You're actually moving at a really good pace. You're really picking it up. So that's a really powerful card for you tonight. So, and I think all three are powerful. You're doing a fantastic job. You're growing right along, doing really well. And so enjoy this new energy that's coming to you to push that snowball on down the hill. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. We all know what that snowball is going to do. As it starts out little, you push it and it's going down a mountain. Bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's the direction that you're going now. Talk to yourself all the time. Excellent. I think people think that it's crazy to do that. It's not. I guess it depends on how you do it. I had a psychologist once that said the best thing you can do is go talk to a tree. Get it out of your head. Get it out of your head. Keep on talking. Keep on talking. Pretty soon you feel a shift of energy and you're like, oh, where'd all that wisdom come from? Your higher self came in to talk. You have both sides. We all do. And you're really, really in tune to that. So well done, Lauren. Okay, you guys. I'm going to sign off. I'm late again. Take good care of yourselves. I'll see you. Hopefully I can wake up in the morning. I'll be on the playground 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Usually 10 o'clock these days. We've cut it back to about a half an hour. But take good care of yourselves. I love you so much. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.